want to live in a hole anymore. It makes me feel poor.
Let's talk about warfare and artificial intelligence's role in it. Right now, we have what's known as narrow artificial intelligence. Narrow artificial intelligence, defined by artificial intelligence that does specific tasks. That's the current level of artificial intelligence that we have developed. And what it's used for is to comb through satellite footage in warfare, to find targets much quicker than any humans could, in order to fly kamikaze drones, which are drones that are shot into the air, sort of like a missile, but can fly and hover in a certain space for hours before locking onto a target and then just flying down and blowing itself up and eliminating whatever target. We also have drone ships that are being developed by the UK and the US. These are ships that are able to operate completely manless without a single crew member and fly drones and missiles, sail them in to be within range of targets all over the world without putting any human troops of the aggressive force in danger. We also have these AR-controlled drone swarms where a fighter jet will drop hundreds of small drones which will individually target and take out air defense systems or missile attacks, all without any human interaction, just run on the AI. That's only one aspect of AI being used to control these systems. As of right now, it is the position of the US military to only allow a human interaction to pull the trigger on taking out another human life, to actually press the kill switch. However, with enemy sides developing this technology, the human barrier will only serve to slow down the technology. Other areas in which AI is being used in modern conflict is with cyber attacks. Cyber attacks are where AI hacks into an infrastructure system, whether that's hospitals, power grid, water treatment plants of a given nation, and completely put them offline, can leave entire cities or even larger areas without power or internet or healthcare for any given time. These AI attacks can only be prevented via other AI countermeasures because humans cannot act fast enough in order to counteract them, putting us into a global arms race, which we don't yet know the consequences of. But here are a few ways in which I think the development of AI will go. Artificial intelligence will soon outpace human intelligence. This is the opinion of many experts, not only myself, where as governments, China and Russia and America and Israel in particular is a leading force in AI development, develop these different tactics, the AI will only get smarter and smarter. And it's only a matter of time before the AI goes from narrow intelligence, where it is now, to general intelligence, which is the level of intelligence that a human has.
You're in low power mode.
Yeah. Oh, my phone is in low power.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant my brain.
No, your phone.
We know that it's only a matter of time until AI gets to general intelligence. We know that this is possible because humans have achieved general intelligence. Our brains are only made of matter, of atoms, the same thing that computers are being made of. So the only obstacle is when we are able to manage it. If we keep making machines and AI smarter and smarter, as long as other major incidents such as a pandemic or global warming or nuclear holocaust, before AI gets to that point, it doesn't stop us from developing this technology. We will develop the technology to make artificial general intelligence. And it's not hard to think of then a super intelligent AI being developed out of that, that's smarter than any human has been. But even if we stick to an AI that's as smart as a person, has general intelligence, computers are able to process information 1,000,000 times faster than the natural human brain. That means that an AI as smart as a human could do 20,000 years worth of calculations in one human week. So as far as we've established, that really only leaves us a couple of options where AI are more intelligent than us and no longer needs us to operate. Yeah. So I believe that there's only a couple of ways that this can go, and we're going to talk about what I believe is the better, more optimistic case scenario, and then what I think is the less desirable scenario. The worst one is that AI is integrated into all of our weapon systems. It's able to think for itself, and it realizes that it no longer needs humans, that there's no use for us, and we only hinder its progress instead of aiding it or being a part of it. Then either we become pets or sort of like ants in the world of AI, and we're ignored until our interests divulge from the interests of the AI. Our interests are treated in the same way that humans treat the interests of ants, where they're fine to be left alone as long as they don't bother us, but as soon as there's an anthill being built underneath of a human house, we wipe the ants out without a second thought. Or we become a hindrance or a stumbling block to the AI, and it wipes us out so that it's able to build to its own interests without any regard for us. The worst case scenario is that, where the AI takes out all of humanity, or simply progresses past us and we're left to exist in the shadow of AI. The best case scenario, as far as I can tell, is that we manage to integrate our minds with the AI so that when it becomes this advanced, we advance as one. The chances that we figure out how to safely integrate computers into our brains before we develop advanced general intelligence, or artificial general intelligence rather, are lower than vice versa. However, I think that this is the best case scenario. Not only would this be able to stop many human diseases as well as dementia that hinder human progress through death, but it would also integrate us all. And this could potentially lead to, yes, immortal human-computer hybrids, connecting all of our minds through the computers and through the internet, getting rid of borders and wars altogether. I imagine that when this scenario takes place, there'll be a divergence between the humans who choose to get the computers implemented into their head and the humans who refuse to become cyborgs. And the humans who don't advance with the AI will simply be left in the forests and the outskirts to live on their own, similar to the way that us as humans treat apes, the under-evolved counterpart. And human-computer amalgamations would be the future of society. Both the bad and the good scenarios would get away from war and geopolitics as we know it, essentially leaving them completely in the past as we become one species under one single government, all held together through the computer. The only difference is whether or not humans are a part of the world's future, or if we are left behind in order to live inside of the shadow of artificial intelligence, or no longer exist altogether. Oh my goodness, I think I have frostbite. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. On that cheery note, cheerio.